Hello everybody, Poto here, and today I'm going to do a quick overview of my Kel-Tec KSG. This is a 18-inch barrel bullpup dual magazine tube pump action shotgun. These things are a little ridiculous. I bought it as a home defense shotgun. This is also my first shotgun ever, and from shooting it, it is a very violent little shotgun. It will bruise your shoulder very quickly. So I have this stock pad on here. That's why I have a vertical foregrip, trying to have a better grip. It does not change the fact this wants to hurt you. It wants to put your shoulder into the hospital. It sucks. That being said, though, I do love this shotgun. If we go over just kind of the accessories I have on it, we're going to start back to front. I'm going to pair anything that goes together. So on the back, the very back, we have a stock pad. This is just an Amazon special stock pad. It's not the most squishy. It's not awful though. It is significantly better than the factory one. It did come with this grip plug, and all this has in it is just the Allen keys for various accessories around this, for the sights, for the light, for the mount, for the light, for the grip, Just so that way I have them. If I need to tighten something, I can. If I need to remove something, I can. Moving forward a bit, just a bit, we're going to go to this mag switch. This is an extended mag switch for the KSG. The stock one only sticks out like 1/4 of an inch. This sticks out about 1/2, so this makes it a lot easier for when you're holding it. You just flick your wrist either way to actuate which tube you're pulling ammo from. Going forward even more, we have the rear sight, which we're just going to pair at the front sight. These are UUQ metal flip-up irons. They are adjustable. It does have a 2-option thing for the rear sight of a more open with fiber sight, which is just better for close quarters, and it does have a pin sight just for farther distance. This pretty much stays with the more open close range sight, because shotgun and home defense. Then it just has a basic, just fiber front sight that you can adjust up and down depending on what you need. Moving on to the next thing is this front grip. This is a 3D printed vertical foregrip I found on Thingiverse. If I can find the file and I can find a link to it, I will link to it because it is actually pretty nice. I do not have the right hardware in it, so it actually has some wobble, but it is not detrimental. It has not broken. It is not trying to break. It doesn't seem like it is marring the Picatinny on my pump, so I'm just going to keep running it with the hardware I have in it. Moving forward even more, we have a Defentac flashlight that has a on and off, a momentary on, off, and then a strobe light. It's also rechargeable via a USB cord they give you. But I do have that set in a way where I can very easily manipulate it with my thumb or even kind of with my finger wrapped around the front. So that makes life easier there. Now, as to functionality of the shotgun, it's pretty nice. You do have to mean it when you are pumping this. This does not like soft pumps. You have to be very aggressive. That's what she said. It's a very violent shotgun to shoot because all that recoil that 12 gauge can produce, you will feel in your shoulder. You have this much between your chamber and you, versus normally on a shotgun you have probably this much to this much before the chamber, from the chamber to you. So a lot less material to soak up. This is metal. This is plastic, that's rubber. So you have that much to really soak up because it's pretty much directly transmitting from here straight through this metal to here. So you do not have a lot of material to soak that up. So it's very, very violent to shoot. Still very fun though. It does have its safety just right here. After this little ramp, you do have to have it ready to go. You can press that through. You can see there's a slight ramp in front of it. You can just press through there again, and you're good. And it's like that on both sides with the little ramp. My thought process is it's to help keep it from being super easy to accidentally hit, because if you're going to rest, you're going to rest your finger more on the ramp than the safety. So yeah. Other than that, we can go into a quick little disassembly because this is not hard to take apart. And then I'll put some footage of me shooting a couple shots with this at the end of the video. So disassembly is as easy as flipping it over, pushing that pin in, pushing that pin in. Then you can flip it back over, pull out the one pin, you can put it in one of the holes in the grip, pull out the other pin, put it in the other hole in the grip, and then from there, all you gotta do, lift it, bump that, and there's your whole grip module. It's all off. From there, if you want further disassembly, what you have to do is knock the buttstock out, and that's just as simple as 1, 2, 3, 5 hits. And that bumps that. You could probably get it on a earlier hit if you hit harder. I'm just trying not to hurt my hand. This has your feeding assembly inside of the stock. And then from there, there's your bolt and bolt carrier. If we bring that back, we can drop the bolt out and take it out completely. To get it back in, what I like to do is I like to try to set it in place. And that one went remarkably smooth. Sometimes you have to actively back it up to get these two teeth that you can see to go all the way. That was just a very nice, easy slide in. But you can also see very clearly from here where your dual magazines are and how the lever interacts with them by just simply going over one and blocking it by pushing it in. So now this, whenever you go to pump back, the little detent pulls it up and lets one fall in. But reassembly, very easy. Have your bolt forward, and you just take your stock, push in as far as you can. That just pushed right in. Sometimes you have to give it a bump. Other times it just pushes right in. Now all you have to do to get the rest of it back together, I would recommend pulling your hammer down because that will make life a lot easier. You're going to take these two teeth at the front. You're going to find this piece here, and you're just going to slot the teeth in right there. Push the whole thing down, and sometimes you can just squeeze it into place. Other times you have to give it kind of a little chop. This one's getting fairly worn in, so it's pretty easy to just squeeze it down. Then from there, you just pull your pins back out and push them through the existing holes. And that's just field stripping your KSG. Ooh, that a decent kick. I'd say that did pretty okay. Right through. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a comment, like if you want to see more of this, and please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.